Hi, Michael.
Hi,
How you
Aaron.
doing?
I'm good. Just busy traveling still. I don't know.
Hey, you
Literally
usually are.
nothing is new.
I love how I
Literally
like
nothing is
start
new
the
with me.
video as if we're just starting the conversation, like we just started this call, but we've already been talking for like
Yeah.
almost 10 minutes.
No, we totally just hopped on a call right now.
Literally,
So
I call Michael, and as soon as he picks up, I hit record. He has no time to prepare. He's just put on the spotlight immediately.
it's a hard knock life as a podcaster. What can I say?
It's like, come on, Michael, be entertaining. Go, go, go. That's you every single time you get
Gaming.
on stream. You hit go live and you're like, gotta be entertaining. Juggle.
Wake up. Yeah.
Gotta.
Yeah. Run around in
Right?
the
Like
room
that's
for a
what all the
little bit.
streamers do. They just run around and scream.
Take a bathroom break. Grab
Oh,
water.
true, always. And
Order
then you gotta
food
have
delivery.
like a YouTube video playing while you do that, or like 5
Yeah.
million clips. Actually, low key, somebody did something that's really smart where they have something on like their OBS, Streamlabs, whatever it is, where whenever they're on BRB, it has like this 10-minute video of like their more recent clips playing to like,
Yeah.
showcase
A
who they
lot
are,
of
what they're about, stuff like that. I think that's
a lo-
really cool.
yeah.
Because it's
A
like
lot of
general
our
BRB screens are like,
yeah.
there are BRB screens, but to have one that's like that, I think is a really cool idea.
That's like entertaining and like keeps chat engaged
Mm-hmm.
throughout the yeah, it's something that I think a lot of IRL streamers do whenever for example, they might have instances of low bit rate whenever
Mm-hmm.
they're in an area with poor connection and the feed gets lost, but during that time where like maybe the creator's trying to get the stream back up, the clips automatically come in. I know a few people that do that,
Oh,
and
that's
it's
neat.
like yeah, so a lot of IRL streamers already utilize that tactic so that way whenever disruptions happen on the go, there's always something to like watch
Or
or
if you
always
gotta go
something to
take a
keep
potty
people.
break and you can't record in there, you're just like, hold on, guys, watch some clips.
Nope. Yep. Exactly. Yep. Try not to laugh challenge chat. When I come
There you
back, I want
go.
to know
Family
who
Guy funny
survived the
moments.
challenge. Compare all the death poses and see which one
Hmm.
comes out on top, you know?
All right, let's get
Yeah.
into some shout outs real quick. We've got a few, and by a few, I mean a lot. So we're going to get through some of these. The first one for all the Toontown fanatics out there, if you didn't see it, Count Erfit is back. Look at him. Look,
Yay.
and all his glory. He's looking strong and buff, and it looks like his shirt is
There he
ripping
is.
right through his biceps. And I
I
mean,
think I
he's
yeah, I
buff.
think so I think the first image is like his old design, and then if you look at the next image, you can see that his he's a little more like flexed and fledged
He's a
out
little bit
with
more
his like
toned,
yeah,
you know?
he's a little more toned. I feel like maybe his face is just a little more defined, but
I
that could
might be
just be me.
stupid. I think they look exactly the same. I
They
think
look
that they
pretty
might. This might just be the
I
same
I
picture
I
from like
I
this
th
year.
I think the arms are different like lighting, like a different shade. I don't know. It looks a little more like greenish white on the second image, and then the first image is just like I don't know. I
I'm
could
gonna
be
take your word
completely
for it. I'm in
overanalyzing.
the ballpark that this is the same guy. It's corporate
Well, I
needs you
mean,
to
it is
find
the
the
same
difference
guy.
between these two pictures. It's the
It's
same picture,
it's the same
right?
general manager of the gym.
The call is
That's
coming
him.
from inside the house.
Yeah, yeah. But
But on top of that, we actually have a real difference that this is from last year
look at that
versus this year,
animation.
right?
Ooh.
Where we've got last year's or no, that's it's this is last year's animation of him just jumping up and down, right? And he's all
Uh-huh.
like,
So
"Jump
that's
if you
how
like gay men," and he starts jumping.
basically. So that's how he deleted a cog at first. It was just like, oh, random quicksand, I
Mm-hmm.
guess, pops up, which, Toontown is unlogical anyway. So like,
I don't think anyone had a
cool.
complaint about that. They just go with the
No,
flow.
it was cool. But then the new animation
They got
where
some camera work. Oh,
you got the crowd cheering, you got the
mm-hmm.
suggestive whistling
He's the.
even.
Whew.
He hit him with
Hmm.
the yeah,
Hmm.
and then the stomper comes in like the Union Bust and
Mm-hmm.
deletes the bad guy and
And it
it's
looks good. Like they're always outdoing
does.
themselves every time. Like the camera work reminds me a lot of how Chainsaw Consultant fight ends, where it does like that camera pan like
Yeah.
that.
As
So
well
it's
as like how they adjusted the litigation team with some of
mm-hmm.
their moves. Like this is very much reminiscent of that. And the glow up is crazy. It definitely is nice to see him revived, so to speak, with like
Mm-hmm.
Halloween and everything. When
Yeah.
you walk up to the building, there's like new music that plays as you are in proximity of it, which is also really cool. It's just the small little touches and, that really make the fight all that more like enjoyable of an experience. And it made me
It's
feel very nostalgic.
immersive.
It's crazy to think that there's something in Corporate Clash, which came out in 2018,
Mm-hmm.
and like, this fight came out a while later that like is making me feel nostalgia within Corporate Clash. Like to me, that's so crazy that Corporate Clash and Rewritten and servers like that have been around for so long that like we're feeling nostalgia within these games. And
How
Toontown
old
of
does a game
itself
have
is
to be
nostalgic.
before you can feel nostalgia for it?
Um, would you say like at least like 5 years or
I would
so,
say it
or
has to
maybe
at
10?
least be 5 years, but at the same time, I think
Yeah.
that like hits it on the nose because video games nowadays take so long to make that the sequel
Hmm.
for whatever game you love probably doesn't come out for 5 years until after the first one. So by then
Yeah.
you can feel nostalgic about it, right?
Yeah,
But yeah, anything
absolutely.
less than that is you're probably not feeling nostalgia. You're probably just loving the environment.
Hmm.
There's a difference.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I haven't seen like Sads or anything. I still kind of miss him, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm really happy that Erfit is back. For a lot of people, Counterfeit was one of the like first impressions of like what is possible with a game like Clash. So,
Mm-hmm.
it kind of just like despite all the tumultuous like things that have been happening with like Clash behind the scenes as of like the summer. These are the things that I really enjoy about this game that keep me coming back to it every now and then. It just, like the counterfeit fight has a special like place in a lot of people's hearts in the community. And
Mm-hmm.
now we have players that maybe are like new, maybe they weren't around when counterfeit was
Oh, yeah,
around
no,
at
there's
first.
absolutely
And this
somebody who
is,
never got to do the first one, that's for
yeah,
sure.
and now they get to like enjoy this like seasonal thing because we have counterfeit in Halloween and we have high roller in like April for April tunes. We get like a 6 month period where it's like between these like two characters, so it's kind of fun to have these like fights that are like only for a limited time. And in this case, counterfeit goes on until December 3rd, I believe, or
Yep.
2nd or 3rd,
For the
because of
entirety
the
of the Halloween season, which they gave you
yeah.
all of November for.
Yeah, because it came out a little bit late, so they
Mm-hmm.
extended it a bit. But so plenty of time to go get your gains on and get hydrated and get buff with
And
the man
well worthy
himself.
of a shout out for sure.
And low key, I literally was like looking at like maybe actually getting a gym membership soon myself,
Oh
not
yeah,
because of Erfit, but like, just to like actually
got to
like
get them gains.
yeah, get those gains and also just like take better care of myself.
If it's
So,
any consolation, chat, I have a gym membership. I've had a gym membership for the past year and a half, and I went
you
this
have
morning and I went
W.
on Monday morning. So
Yeah.
I'm consistent on it. That's why I look like this. It's because
There you
all
go.
I eat is ramen.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. And
But no,
then
it's
I got
it's
to
good, and
start
it's like okay, this is completely off topic, not video game wise,
totally
but
off topic.
just staying active is one of the best things you can do for your health as well as your mental health. Like my days are
Yeah.
100% better when I start by going to the gym and running up and down the basketball court for half an hour, 45 minutes, and that's all it takes. Is just I wake
Yeah.
up at 8:30, I go to the gym, I run around, I come back, I'm back by 9:30, I shower and eat, and I'm ready to go by 10 a.m. and I have my whole day in front of me. And
He's
it's a
a
great
gamer.
feeling.
He's an athlete.
I did that
Like,
today, so it
yeah.
felt good. All right, but anyway, moving on from that, we do have another few couple shout outs. This is something that
Hmm.
we barely missed last week, but we might as well shout it out now. But yeah, Grand Theft Auto 6 did in fact get delayed an
Not
entire
again.
year. Oh
Uh,
my.
from May to November. Literally,
Mm-hmm.
like next week is November like 19th,
Yeah,
and
a
that will
week
mark a
from the day we're
year.
recording this, and then 365 days.
So from my understanding, I read recently as well that they are done with the development of the game, and it's a matter of polishing and optimization and
And
bug
there's a
fixes.
lot to do with that, especially with a game this size. I can only
Yo,
imagine all of the little things they have to clean
I
up.
feel like being a QA tester for Grand Theft Auto 6 would go so hard.
Oh, it
Like,
so would.
it would be the best feeling just breaking the game in all facets. Like, that would be so much fun.
That's what they do
Um,
best.
we gotta hang out on GTA 5 for another year, but once the year passes, I am confident that this was the last delay
I
for
think so
GTA
too
6. I could
because
be wrong, but
history
I
repeats
think so.
itself. I don't know if you saw here. Let me see if I can bring it up real quick. I'll hide my screen for a moment. Let me see the Red Dead Redemption 2 delays because Red Dead Redemption 2 went through a very similar thing where it
Oh
was
yeah.
slated for fall of 2017, got moved to spring 2018, and then October 2018. So it did the same thing where it had a date,
Yeah.
moved 6 months, moved another 6 months, finally released. Here we are with GTA 6,
Yeah.
slated for later this year, got moved to early next year, and then finally has a release date of late next year. Quite literally a parallel to their last game.
Isn't that
So,
wild?
if anything, that just means it's going to be amazing.
It comes out so something that's coming up soon is the Game Awards, and
hmm
that is always in early December. This releases in mid-November, so I wonder if like whatever is supposed to be like Game of the Year next year, if GTA 6 just kind of slides in to home plate at the
I
end and
like
actually swipes it up from whatever other games are supposed to be nominated for 2026,
I
you
wonder if
know?
it just wins by proxy because there's absolutely no
Right.
way the game will have been out long enough for anyone to play all the way through, fully experience it, and then be able to say it's game of the year.
For like
Like,
jurors to like go in and be like, yeah, like this is Game
mhm.
of the Year based on these factors, but
It
people will
might just
just
get game of the
automatically
year
throw it
based
up.
on its name alone.
I mean, it's true. Yeah. I mean, it's because of this date, like it's so close to the Game Awards. I For this year, we haven't seen nominations yet, and it's about November 19th.
hmm
So I think it's probably going to slide in there for next year. I feel like it has to.
hmm
Otherwise, it'd have to wait until 2027, and that'd be kind of awkward. So,
Yeah, I don't
um,
even like that. It would have to carry over because I know sometimes like December games get nominated for the following year, but like a
yeah.
November game getting nominated, especially since like this is
Yeah.
the same thing that happens with Call of Duty. Call of Duty comes out this Friday, and I guarantee it's still going to be on the ballot for best multiplayer this year.
True.
So
Yeah.
it's completely not out of the ordinary for games in mid-November to be nominated. It's just the size of GTA 6, or at least the expected size, is so
Yeah.
grand. I don't know how you can fully experience it and be able to make like a decision on if it's better
Yeah.
than everything else
If you don't
without
understand the magnitude of GTA 6, just look at the engagement on Rockstar's like social channels and
Mhm.
look at the view counts on some of these trailers on YouTube.
I think it's
You will
literally like into the
see,
hundreds of millions. I'm going to
I
look it
mean,
up.
instantly in the
Mhm.
millions. Like not even a question. It's pretty hype, to say the least. I think you will see everyone play the game.
268 million.
Yep.
And then
And
another
of course there's
139 million.
Yeah. It's very
Holy.
much a cultural phenomenon,
Mm-hmm.
essentially, in and of itself. You will see people take time off from work on November 19th. You
Oh,
will see
yes, they will.
people be hyping it up in the months to come.
This is like the video gamer Super Bowl, you know?
It basically is. It
Mm-hmm.
quite literally is. And yeah, I mean, what isn't it like? It's like it's gonna be what everyone needs like a couple weeks after like election day for
Oh,
us
yeah.
in the States. Like everyone's just
Wait,
gonna
is
be
that year?
looking
I
forward.
thought,
Well,
I guess
twenty twenty
there'd be
twenty
local
twenty six.
elections.
So 2026 is a midterm
Yeah.
year.
Yeah, so
So
there's,
there are some
mm-hmm.
important ones. But
Yes.
I think
You are
after that
correct.
passes, then like everyone's gonna be like locked in on GTA. So
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of fun.
I'm electing
It's
the
going to be
governor
awesome.
who says that we all get
Yeah.
November 19th off as a bank holiday so we can all play GTA 6. Plus, he's going to pay for the game for everybody so everybody gets it for free, and but Rockstar still gets their revenue. Thoughts, opinions,
Also,
concerns?
Also, it's the week before Thanksgiving next year, so something to be
Nice.
thankful for.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, GTA 6 soon, TM. Very much a
Soon, but we
soon
have we
TM.
have a date, and now everybody
We
knows if
have a
your game
date.
is coming out next year. Good luck in the awards. Maybe just go shoot for indie game of the year. All the other AAA games are gonna be like, actually, it's an indie game compared to GTA 6. Yeah, Spider-Man 3, indie game. Marvel's Wolverine, indie game. You know what I'm saying, right?
I could hear the sound of emergency meetings being called. You could hear the sound effect, and and all the companies like having emergency meetings being
Mm.
like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
All right, we got a
It's
few
too
other
good.
things here. This is one that you sent me, actually.
I did. I saw this tweet that Wizard 101, our friends at Kinsale Entertainment,
Mm-hmm.
get this, they were the third most downloaded game
On
on
the
PlayStation 5
PlayStation
and PlayStation
Store.
4 in US and Canada in the month of October. This
Hmm.
surpasses games like Roblox, Marvel Rivals, Warzone, some of the most highly played and downloaded games. Wizard 101 made
There it
the
is.
stakes in North America. In EU, Skate is
It
third
didn't even
place.
make it in the
It
EU.
didn't even make it in EU. But in NA, the console launch for Wizard 101
That's pretty
is
good.
it's a pretty massive accomplishment for them, low
Now, I don't
key.
want to take away their accomplishment, but the reason why like some of these other ones are even up here in the first place, like
Yeah.
if Call of Duty Warzone released that month, it would have beat Wizard 101. If Marvel Rivals released that month, it would have beaten Wizard 101.
Of
These are
course.
just like the
Existing
regular
titles.
existing people hopping on the game for the first time. But you
Yeah.
do still have to put in perspective that there are still thousands of people, thousands who are still downloading these games for the first time, especially the
Oh yeah.
free ones, you know? Roblox
Yep.
free, Call of Duty Warzone free, Marvel Rivals free. And so it
And
didn't beat
now,
Fortnite. There's still a
no.
million kids downloading Fortnite every
Yep.
single day. And Battlefield Red Sec, this is exactly what I'm talking about, came out that month. So therefore
Yep.
that's why it has so many downloads.
But I
But
mean,
the
like
fact
when
that
you're
it's
looking
still
up,
up there,
yeah,
it's pretty good. It is the
when you're looking up,
second highest newest game,
yeah,
and that's a
when
really
you're
important
when
distinguishment.
you're looking up, like if you get a new console, you look up like, oh, what free games can I play?
Hmm.
This shows that if you're at least in North America, Wizard 101 is probably going to pop up for you as one of those first like results, which is pretty cool.
So
So,
remind me just the way that the pricing works for Wizard 101 on console. It's like you still have to pay $20 to play it, but when you pay $20, you get the entire like first arc paid for, and you can just play it all you want. Is that right?
yeah,
Because
yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't done it
So
myself, but it's not like a monthly subscription like it is on PC, which I guess is one of the reasons why they want it to be separated.
I am briefly skimming through the Wizard 101 console FAQ. They also have a website called
They
console.wizard101.com.
do, and like that's where you have to buy it because you can't buy it on the regular console, right?
Yeah, it's. I'm looking at all the news for the game. They
I'm gonna see if I can
post pretty
find it on here.
regularly.
Oh, okay. So it does say free. You can download it for free.
You can download it for free,
And
100%.
then there's the Wizard 101 Arc 1 Access Pass. So you can see that
mm,
one I'm sharing right here. So you can download the actual game for
yeah,
free. You
that's
probably
yep.
only get up to what Unicorn Way, just like you do on the on
The
PC,
PC
right?
version, yep, yep.
Yeah. So here, let me go
I'm
back. I
not
want to.
surprised at the number of like 1-star reviews, but there's a lot of 5-star reviews.
Yeah, no, I
So
mean that's to be expected on anything,
people
right?
are throwing their money at Wizard 101.
See,
They
if you go to
are
the Arc One specifically, oh, it's just all one. It's all 5-star, right? There you go.
basically
Nobody actually left a review, but yeah,
no.
there you go. So, travel through the world's Wizard City, Croctopia, Marleybone, Mushu, and Dragonspire in your quest to save the Spiral from the evil Malistaire Drake. Please note the
Yep,
Arc One
yep, yep.
Access Pass only includes the 75 zones required to complete Arc One. It's mainline story content. Does not include the access following side content. So there's like all these
hmm
extra side dungeons that you have to.
hmm
I don't even know how to get that, right?
There's so much that you probably need to buy to get your full experience out of Wizard
Mm-hmm.
101, but it seems like a lot of people
It
are
is a
like starting
one time
adventures.
purchase, right? So you just buy
I
this
believe
and you
so.
can play it, and that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
So you just throw $20 and you can play it at home on your console, and You know, all the people that have been like, what if Toontown Wizard 101 Neopets was on console? Which, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
Neopets is doing like a mini game collection
They
on console.
are like all the
Um,
old like Flash games. They're just
the
like
early
making a whole collection,
2000s stay winning. I'm telling you, they
which we're
stay
gonna
winning.
get to as well because I
Backyards.
have Backyard Sports also coming out tomorrow for free. I'm gonna get to that. I'm so hyped.
Listen, the nostalgic games stay winning. I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling y'all. I'm
But yeah,
telling
now
y'all.
this makes a little bit more sense because you can at least
Yeah,
download it for free. So it's not all these
exactly.
people spending $20, but a lot
Yeah,
of people at
that's what I
least
meant. Yeah.
downloaded it for free, and that's how
Yep.
it's up there. And that makes sense. That's pretty cool. That's still
Yep.
a big accomplishment.
And it's still trending on TikTok from what I have been able to see. And I see something Wizard 101 on TikTok every now and then.
Well, it's
So,
because you're watching it. It's got you hooked in the algorithm. You know what my TikTok looks
brother.
like? It's cute animals and cute animals exclusively.
How many cute animals? Would you say 6, 7 cute animals?
60 to 70 maybe
Yeah,
thousand.
yeah, yeah.
If I open up TikTok right now, do I get a cute animal? Let's find out. TikTok.
Ooh.
Let's find out.
I'll probably
It's
get one of
it's
those like
loading. Oh, that is Russian. Oh, there we go. I scrolled one time and there was like some lady screaming at me in Russian. I don't know what it was. Here, look, this is the first one I got. Just some lady screaming at me in Russian. I don't know why. I don't.
Oh,
Anyway, but yeah, no, this is my
what?
first legitimate one. It's it's a little bunny.
That's
Look at the
so
little
funny.
bunny. And if I
They're
scroll one
so
more time, it's a little
cute.
piggy. I'm telling you. Okay, so like six
Aw.
out of seven times, it's a cute animal. Like the cute little animal. I love him
Oh,
so
he's
much.
tip tapping.
I'm gonna
Love
like
him.
that one.
That's a cute one.
His name is Tom.
Tom! Shout
All
out.
right.
One of our shout outs goes to Tom
Shout
the
out
piggy.
Tom.
Yeah. All
Uh,
right.
you
What else
never
we
know what you're
got?
gonna get on that. All right, next shout out. Next shout out. I made a short about this today, but it is worth talking about and mentioning that the Sonic Racing Crossworlds has announced their next 4 downloadable characters, one in the each coming month. So one comes out this month. And it is Mr. SpongeBob SquarePants himself. You can
Hey,
see his cart coming up.
also a November 19th release
It
date.
is a
What,
lot
you
of
know?
November 19th. It almost coincides with the SpongeBob Titans of the Tide game. Like that comes out on the 18th, so
It comes out
it's
on the
like
18th.
it's right
I
there.
think maybe that was intended. Yeah.
Maybe it was. It definitely helps. You know, you get your name out there. The marketing definitely works.
I think there's also like a movie coming out in December that literally just crossed my
Mm-hmm.
algorithm.
It
So,
sure
yeah.
did. Yep.
The
So
yellow sponge is soaking up all
he's still thriving all these years
all
later,
the
and we still
marketing
have
budgets.
Pac-Man
Yeah.
and what is this?
Mega
Mega
Man.
Man, TMNT, and Avatar to go.
Hmm.
Crazy.
But
But
they
then on
also
they
announced a few
they
others.
announced some free ones, and this is the one that caught a lot of people's
Yes.
eyes. So Knights, which was leaked 5 million times, by the
Yeah.
way. I don't, if anyone
Unfortunately,
has been
it
on the internet, we
was.
all knew Knights was coming. But hey, Knights! I love Knights. I really do. Used to play them on Sonic Riders, so that's one of the biggest ones that a lot of people are excited for. Number two, because that's in December. Number two in January is I from Super Monkey Ball. He was also
Yay!
into the original Sonic Riders. Shout out my boy I. He's got his
I'm
little banana car.
I'm running around as this little dude in a Sonic Rumble right now, and I'm really excited. Look at that banana cart! Is so look at him doing the
I
spin.
love
He's
that. I'm surprised they didn't
adorable.
give him the ball. Like that should have been his vehicle. Was the little
Ah,
ball? That would have been
that
awesome.
it,
But I
it
mean,
would have
like
been
this is
awesome.
cute too.
It would have been awesome if he spun in his ball for his victory, like Grand
Mm-hmm.
Prix animation. That would have been
Maybe.
fun.
I know in the original Sonic Riders he had the ball. Like you could actually play with him in the ball. Like
Uh-huh. I hope that they're giving these characters courses, but maybe not. Maybe that's
no,
too much to
so
ask
the
for if they're
free
free.
DLC
Yeah.
ones don't have courses.
Yeah.
The expansion pass ones do. So that's what I've
Yeah.
come to realize so far. So Minecraft, SpongeBob,
Mm-hmm.
the Mega Man, Pac-Man, all of those
Mm-hmm.
are going to be paid. They
Yeah.
have courses, they have music. Whereas things like this, the free characters, is pretty much just them in the
The
cart.
free
Maybe they have
characters
some
are pretty
songs.
much like in Sega's arsenal, and then
Mm-hmm.
all the paid ones are like
Licensed stuff.
pretty much, yeah,
Yeah,
like
so and that makes
licensed.
sense. You're absolutely right because I think that's absolutely where it comes from too. Is
Yeah.
because same thing happened with the Yakuza guy, Ichiban. That's his name, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because that's also a Sega property. But then we have one more coming out in February, and some people are
Or
in
should you
pain.
say two more?
Two more. Have you actually read the Sonic comics?
I've read a little bit of them here and there, but I
It
haven't
has
done
been
like a full
years
chronological
since I've
thing.
even read one, but I used to, right? Like, I don't
Yeah, I'm
remember where I
familiar
was
with these
getting them. I
characters.
swear there was like one tucked in with the Sunday paper that came to my parents' house once a week when I was in high school. I could be
Hmm.
wrong, but that's where I feel like I remember seeing it, and that's where I
I've
used to
never
read them.
read like a physical like Sonic the Hedgehog comic. I
I
think that would
have.
be
I mean,
cool.
they are pretty neat. I
Yeah,
don't know what I ever did with them. I really should have kept them,
yeah.
but yeah,
But
this is Tangle and
Tingle and
Whisper. I
Whisper.
remembered Whisper. I didn't remember Tangle. So
Hmm.
Tangle and Whisper
Yep.
from the comics. A lot of people are like, this is a real deep cut, but people who are fans of them are ecstatic because
Oh, absolutely. My timeline was
they've
like
got
super
this good
excited.
details. They look great.
They do. I'm excited for them being included. That's really cool.
And again, all free as long as you own the game.
Free 99. That's what I'm talking about.
Free 99. I don't know if that's how that works.
No, it is free. It is free.
But yeah,
It's
every
just a
single time
funny
there's a
thing.
little update or something that I have to make a short. Well, I don't have to. I get to make a short for it. I always like hop on to get some footage, and I catch myself doing an extra 2, 3, 4 races because I'm like, man,
Yeah,
this game fun. I don't
it
want to
is
edit.
fun.
I just want to play this
Mm-hmm.
because it's a
If
good
it's
game.
not nominated for like best racing game, I'm rioting.
It should be. Honestly, it
It
should.
should be. It
Or
should.
even
It's
best
so fun.
family game because they do best family game every year as well.
It's true.
So I
Yeah.
could see it taking that too. Another shout out. Like I said, this is going to be half shout outs. We're already at like 25 minutes recording. It's all shout outs, which is totally fine. You get a lot of small news as opposed to the big blockbuster
You
in
could do
your
entire
face news.
podcast episodes of all these shout outs,
We
like
could,
Loki.
and there's nothing wrong with that either. We love
No.
doing our little shout outs for real. But I wanted to shout out, because this one's near and dear to my heart. Backyard Sports is finally releasing their last slate of OG nostalgic games with Backyard Hockey '02, Backyard Basketball '01, and
Yeah.
Backyard Soccer, which they didn't. This one is going to mobile. This one's already been released on Steam, but it's now going to be available on iOS and Android, and so you can download it there for free. All of these are going to be for free, which is crazy to me because all the other ones up to this point have been like $10, and
Yeah.
I kind of see where they're coming from because basketball and hockey are like the less popular ones. So I could
Yeah.
see how they could try to circumvent. They're like, okay, we probably won't sell a lot of this anyway. Let's just make it free and try to maximize people getting downloads. This is what I don't know the exact terminology. It's selling something at a loss essentially. In this case, giving it out free, so that when people get backyard hockey and backyard basketball, they go, "Wow, this is great! I want to play the other sports," and then they go in
Yep.
and buy backyard baseball and
Mind
backyard
games.
football.
Mind games.
It's like you could make a little bit of profit on this, or you can release them for free and hope that they bring in future profit from other people wanting to get into the franchise.
I really should stream some of these games low key
They're
because I did play
good.
some when I was younger.
I
So,
think if
uh,
anything, I mean, these ones are free, so this is just grab and go. But you
yep.
really should do football and baseball because those ones are like
Yeah.
the peak
Goated.
for sure.
So,
So
Aaron, when are these particular games coming out?
if you are watching this episode of Speed Chat Plus, they're out right now. Right now.
Right now.
'Cause, I mean,
Go get
this was
'em.
posted today, and they said it's going to come out tomorrow, and so yeah, right now. And
Yay.
my biggest problem is which one am I going to play first between backyard basketball and backyard hockey? I wonder, and I'm really hopeful that the reason why they're free is that there's no like in the game microtransactions, and it really is what we expect it to be, where they're just giving the game for free and hoping to bring people in to get the other paid games. But I'm wondering with it being free if they're going to have all of the achievements as well, because I'm big on achievements. I already have every single achievement for every single backyard sports game, all the ones for backyard backyard football, both the backyard baseballs. I even got backyard baseball on my PlayStation and got the platinum trophy on that. Maybe they'll bring more to PlayStation. Please bring more to PlayStation if you're out
That'd be
there and you
nice.
hear this. Bring more to PlayStation. I want to play backyard football all over again. Please. But yeah, this has got me really excited. Nobody saw this coming. They posted all of this like on Tuesday, being all like, we're releasing it
wild.
this week. all of them this week. And I was like,
I'm
that's
such a big
crazy.
fan of shadow drops, for like
Right?
beloved franchises. We saw that with Silksong and everyone went
Mm-hmm.
nuts.
And I'm all
Yeah.
for that. If you remember my Silk Song video where I'm all like, more companies need to do this just because, number one, people are going to be excited regardless. But number two, it means that you're guaranteed no delays. Like, you work on the game until it's done, and when it's done, that's when you announce it. You don't have to worry about making an announcement day and then having to delay it and disappointing a bunch of people, get the angry mob going. You keep quiet, you share some info here and there, and then when it's ready, you're like, it's ready, and you're like, oh, nice. So
Yeah.
we take those. Those are W's in
Shout
my
out
book.
Backyard Sports.
Shout out Backyard Sports.
Also, wait, what account are you on? Why are you not following them? Unless it's a glitch.
This
It
no,
could totally
this
be a
is
glitch.
okay. So truth be told, on this specifically, I'm gonna break the immersion, guys. I'm actually on like the sports account, the Three Sad Fans one, because I can't be bothered to log out.
Then why
of it.
aren't you following them on that account? It's a sports account. And
You're
it's
so
Backyard
right. I
Sports.
should. Oh, because it's all sports. You're so right. But yeah, that's what it is.
All right. I've officially influenced for the day.
Let's
so,
go. He's an
The
influencer.
influencer has influenced. Thank you very much. Next question. Next shout out.
I was gonna say, speaking of the PS5 and how they should bring more games to the PS5 there, it turns out the PS5 now has officially outsold every Xbox console. So
That is mind blowing.
that going back to like the Xbox 360, it has outsold the original Xbox and the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One, and of course it
one
was
console.
it was in the lead over the Xbox Series X at the moment they both came out. So people love their PlayStation. It's always been that way, where PlayStation 2 might be the most selling overall, which is great for Sony. But then like Nintendo has always had like this grip on a lot of the gaming universe because people really love their first party. Nintendo does first party well, but when it comes to like third party stuff, outside of that, most people turn to PlayStation.
It's
PlayStation
true.
is great for second and third party. They still have some amazing first party, don't get me wrong. It just kind of feels like they've been a little lesser on the first party as of late because every single one of their first party games takes like 5 to 6 years to develop, so they only get one of them per cycle. Back in the PS2, we had 3 Grand Theft Autos, we had at least 3 Ratchet and Clanks, we had like 4 Jack and Daxters, and then you get to the PS4 and you get like a couple of them here and there. You got like, there was like 3 Uncharted's for the PS3, 1 Uncharted for the PS4, and then Naughty Dog releases The Last of Us Part 2 6 times for the PS5, which actually was originally a PS4 game anyway. So like when it comes down to it, the reason why people say PS5 has no games is because they all take so darn long to develop and they only have like a limited amount of studios working on them, where PlayStation has 5 million IPs and 5 million little development companies being all like, okay, development company number 8, you work on Pokemon. Development company number 9, Mario. And then you can do Mario Party, and you can do Mario Kart, and you can do Mario Galaxy Remastered, right? And so they have all of this constantly going at the same time. So that's easily why Nintendo just keeps winning. But yeah, I kind of dominated.
They can't stop winning.
I don't know if you had anything else to add to that.
No, I don't. It's definitely mind blowing, but it's shout out PlayStation. I mean, it was my first like console, like PlayStation 2 that like I can remember. So I'm glad to see Sony winning.
So I actually wonder, I don't know if there's anywhere I can get updated numbers on this, but about a week ago, the Nintendo Switch was 10,000 behind the Nintendo DS for most sold console of all time. And I wonder if it sold those 10,000 within this past week. And I have no idea if there's anywhere I can check that, right?
Just Google Nintendo Switch sales.
Nintendo Switch have been sold. Let's see if that even comes up. Okay, it's just giving me like a vague number. Sales data, maybe? I know that like there were things updated a week ago. I have no idea if this is like updated or not.
The same or updated.
It says okay as of September 30th. So no, it has not been updated yet. But as of September 30th, you can see well, that's 1.4 million software. That's crazy. That's a lot of games. But hardware, 154.01 million units. And then you look at the DS, which I think they combined Did they combine the 3DS with the actual? No. They just kept the
Ooh,
regular.
yeah.
So the DS, DSi, DSXL, 154.02,
Pretty close.
154.01. So like I said, it was literally 10,000 away. Quite
That's
literally
awesome.
10,000. And I'm wondering if since September 30th, they've sold that 10,000, especially with the holiday season coming up.
Probably. Yeah.
People can't afford the Switch 2, but hey, maybe they'll get the Switch 1 for their niece and nephew, whatever happens to
Mm-hmm.
be, while they get a Switch 2 or something. I don't know. I don't know how to
Yeah.
exactly to break that down, but it's not impossible to think, especially since games are still being made for the Nintendo Switch, that number will eventually pass it, at least by the end of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of PlayStation, though, did you see anything about the PlayStation State of Play? Like the Japanese State of Play?
One game.
I saw
What do you think
nothing.
that game was?
Was it Sonic Racing Crossworlds?
It sure was.
And it was
It
the
was. It
announcement of
was
the DLCs that
included.
we already went over?
It sure was.
That's the only thing I heard that people were like actually caring about, and everything else they're like trash,
Yeah.
garbage, don't care. And it's like,
I
to
had
be
some people.
fair, it was for gamers in Japan and Asia, and people out here in the
Yeah.
West
Yeah.
have different tastes. But people
Yep.
were specifically like, "Come on, where's my Persona 6 or where's my Kingdom Hearts 4 or Final
Yep.
Fantasy?" And they didn't get any of that, and so they
No.
riot.
Yep.
So I didn't
I don't
see
think there's much
anything
to talk
specifically though,
about
but
here.
I just wanted. That's why
I
it's a
mean,
shout out.
yeah. I mean, I'm just very quickly gonna see. They did talk about. They did have a new gameplay trailer for Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, so that's how they kicked off the presentation. And then it was a bunch of like cozy games. They had a 2026 release date for Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterflies, so that game has actually caught a lot of people's attention, but now it's like a March 12th release date. Dynasty Warriors, Gran Turismo 7 players get extra stuff. And then Bandai Namco had a big presence with a lot of like DLC gameplay footage for a lot of their games,
I did
like
hear it
Pac-Man.
was all like state of
Yep.
DLC.
That's basically what I'm getting with this. Yeah. So Bandai Namco Sonic collaboration, Monster Hunter Wilds, um, Sonic Racing Crossworlds, Octopath Traveler Zero has a demo out. That's pretty cool. And then Arc System is doing Marvel Tokon, which is actually like pretty hype. There was a lot of interest in that game at Evo. And players can get hands-on a closed beta test in early December. And then yeah, DLC for Elden Ring Night Rain, as if we need more
Ah,
Elden Ring DLC. So
Elden
they
Ring
did
was
reveal
highly
that.
profitable. They'd be silly not to.
Yep, the new DLC is called The Forsaken Hollows, with a release date of December 4th, 2025. So early December also looks to be cooking. And then they also announced a all digital Japanese language PS5 available November 21st, which is slightly discounted at about 55,000 yen or about $350 with
Oh.
825 gigabytes of storage, which is actually quite affordable, all things
Mm-hmm.
considered.
Considering that they're
Um,
normally selling them for 500, and they just had recently had that price hike. Remember, where in the
mhm.
U.S. the cost of a PS5 is even higher.
Yeah,
I wonder if
yeah.
I
And
can.
then, oh yeah.
Actually, what is this? Direct.playstation.com. I should know this website. I literally worked for this website. My job was to work on this
Yeah,
website once
you
upon
should
a
you
time.
should have known about everything that came out in
I
State of Play
should
before we even
have,
started the
because they were totally were
podcast.
going to talk about this however long ago.
Yeah.
Okay, what are the prices here? Yeah, PS5 Pro 750, digital is
Yep.
500, and then the
Yep.
physical is 550. So both of these went up by $50.
So if you're in Japan, you probably have one of the cheapest like PlayStation 5 options available, at
Mm-hmm.
least in the next like couple of weeks. So
And then
definitely
600
cooking
if you
over
want the
there.
Ghost of Yotei special edition. It's
Yeah,
so pretty,
it
but
is
I don't
pretty.
have $600 for that.
No.
Get yourself a
So
refurbished console. Low key, these go hard. They actually work and they run pretty
yeah.
well. And when you don't want it anymore, you can sell it to GameStop. I did that with
Yep.
my PS4 Pro because when I was turning in my PS4 Pro to GameStop, the guy flipped it over and he saw like the PlayStation sticker that said recertified. He's like, "Bro, you get this from PlayStation?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, That's neat. That's cool. So, just shouting that out.
Yeah, shout out for sure. And then the last thing they unveiled as part of State of Play Japan was something that I did see an article on as I was pulling other stuff for this podcast today. They're keeping up with their run of PlayStation 5 hardware accessories. So they did announce a sleek new PlayStation branded monitor that's 27 inches.
I heard about that. Apparently, that is supposed to look nice, but it's also supposed to be really expensive.
It's got vivid visuals, VRR support, a built-in charging dock for the DualSense controller, which is kind of cool. But they have not released any information on release date or pricing. So
yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised that they're not going to tell you the price of this.
No.
If I had to take a guess, this is 500 easily.
Well, yeah, US versus Japan prices, right? That's also
$500 US easily.
Yeah.
Because like a good 27-inch monitor for like gaming is regularly like 200 to 300. But then you're going Sony, which is supposed to be like high end, top of the top, cream of the creme,
premium,
and plus premium with the charging dock on the bottom. This is gonna be 500. Mark my words.
I know how it is with like, I think of Elgato and Corsair in the like consumer electronics space, and like
Someone's like
how
1,000. I could see it. There's some monitors that cost that much.
I guess we'll see, but yeah, there were a few interesting things in State of Play Japan, but yeah, I also agree that it's very DLC heavy and like, I'd give it like a C plus maybe.
I didn't even watch it, so
I didn't even watch it. I didn't have to.
Give it a did not show up, an NA.
DNF, yeah.
DNF did not finish.
There you go.
DNW did not watch.
Any other shout-outs in the first half hour of this podcast?
We're up to 41 minutes now. But no actual shout-outs, but I do want to bring to your attention the other huge announcement that happened the day that we're recording this, and that's everything Steam had to share. So if anything, let's watch this together because I have been kind of looking into it. I saw a couple articles, I've seen screenshots, I listened to one video, but I haven't actually seen the announcement video itself. And coming into this, like as we started this call, you were all like, "Wait, I'm starting to see this on my timeline. What is this?" Yep. And you started looking into it, and so let's learn about it together.
Hey everyone, this is Steam Deck.
Yep.
Steam Deck is our powerful, portable, handheld gaming PC that lets you take your Steam library with you anywhere.
Handheld gaming
We're
really
pretty proud
has
of it.
just like
people who own Steam Decks have been playing
Rogue Ally.
Well, considering it's as like high quality now, like versus the old DS, you can actually get like decent computer PC quality gaming on a handheld. Like it started with the Switch, and then it moved to the Steam Deck and the Switch 2 and Xboxes, whatever that they're trying to sell for $1,000.
Yeah.
So seriously,
hey, listen, I don't need anyone dissing on my homie PictoChat. Okay, that's goated, and that will always be goated.
Oh, for real.
And we couldn't be happier with the response we've heard from all of you. We're excited to talk about the future of Steam Deck, but not today. Because this isn't a video about the future of Steam Deck.
But apparently they're having a future of Steam Deck.
This is a video about the future of Steam hardware. Today, we're announcing 3 new members of the Steam hardware lineup, all connecting with powerful PC gaming.
Go. 1,
all
2,
are optimized
3.
for gaming with Steam, and
Strikes,
all are
you're out of
shipping
the
in
home
early
ball.
2026.
On Backyard Baseball.
Let's start with this one.
On Backyard Baseball in Minecraft.
All right, this is the controller, which has honestly been leaked a million times for the past year.
I didn't realize.
If you're in that kind of circle on Twitter, then it's been leaked a million times, but not everybody has seen it. But yeah, there's people who have seen it. Yo,
Sorry.
TF2!
The new Steam controller puts all of your Steam games at your fingertips, so you can play wherever and however you want.
Very reminiscent of an Xbox controller.
We want you to be able to play.
I wanted to point this out. Somebody thought that like showing Portal here was supposed to be like an allude to maybe that they're going to do like a Portal 2 remastered. I don't know, maybe, but it is kind of cool that you can do Portal split screen up on the big screen like that.
That is cool.
We want you to be able to play any game with your Steam controller.
But
even
at home
never
console.
built with a controller in mind. It has
because
all the
I need
great
a
features
controller
from
for
Steam Deck,
Balatro.
like trackpad.
So dual trackpads, that's kind of interesting because if you look
That
at
is
like
interesting.
the PlayStation controller,
it's got the one in the middle.
It's got the one big one in the middle as opposed to like two small ones on the sides. Like I don't even know exactly what you use them for. Look, I got the blue one as well. Look,
I got the blue one.
buddies, except mine has stick drift, so it makes me sad.
No.
I know, I need to somehow fix all
This
of
is
them.
the one that I got to replace the one that had stick drift. So
I know, it's terrible. But
I-
yeah, so dual trackpads, HD haptics, which also the PlayStation 5 controller has. Gyro, also PlayStation 5 controller.
Yep.
Grip
buttons.
What is that?
I don't think
L4,
probably
L5?
it's probably like the
back panel, like these.
like on Xbox I have like some
yeah.
back ones on the grip. So that's how that
Full size controls. I would hope so. People got big hands.
Yeah, caps and thumbsticks and
the
a
Steam button. It's just a button to bring up your Steam big picture right away.
So I can stare at all my achievements. Quick
and
access
also
menu.
Steam.
All in a comfortable
Oh my goodness, custom
Steam
bindings.
input, custom
you can
bindings.
see the two buttons.
There's
right
the
there.
grips.
Yeah, they do.
Yep.
They do show that.
You gotta keep watching. Yep.
All in a comfortable form factor. Its next generation magnetic thumbsticks let you play with improved responsiveness and longevity. We've put
I just need
capacitive
something
touch
that doesn't
sensors
stick
on
drift.
the thumbsticks and now on the back of the
Literally.
controller too, so you can enable precision gyro aiming with the touch of your thumb or your pinky if you're feeling fancy.
Ooh.
Play for way too long with a rechargeable lithium-ion battery that allows for over 35 hours of playtime. With Steam
Wow.
Controller, we want
That's
to make
pretty
charging
crazy.
wireless
I don't
pairing-
think there's a single controller that lasts for 35 hours.
35 hours is
I
actually
get like
nuts.
6 to 8 out of these on a good day, and my red one, on top of having stick drift, the battery is pretty much drained and now only lasts for about 2 to 3 before it needs to be recharged. It's crazy.
Something that's actually easy. That's why we created the Puck. The Puck is a combination wireless adapter and magnetic charger included with every Steam controller.
Nice.
Snap it on
so you
to
don't have to
charge.
like Bluetooth connect
Once
it.
you're
It's kind of
charged
like
up,
an extended
snap it off
dongle.
again.
Yeah.
You can play over Bluetooth or a wired connection too. The new Steam controller works with any device running Steam or Steam Link.
I just
Whether
think
it's
it's
a
too
PC,
wide,
Mac,
okay? Like, that's just
handheld,
my
smartphone,
opinion.
That's
I
fair,
think
that's
the
fair.
or the new Steam
touch pads
machine.
on the bottom take up too much space.
This is the new Steam machine.
Ooh, the Steam machine. This is the one. It's the GameCube.
I like that name, the Steam Machine.
It's the new GameCube.
Steam Machine is a powerful gaming PC in a small but mighty package, designed for your games on the big screen.
It's a compact
quiet
PC.
too, which is crazy since it's 6 times more powerful than a Steam Deck, powered by a discrete, semi-custom AMD GPU, enabling 4K gaming at 60 frames per second with FS.
Assuming that the game itself has that, but for the tested games, it does run up to 4K 60 FPS, which makes it just as powerful as a PlayStation 5. So like, just keep in mind that little box is doing just as much as that like hefty. I'm not even gonna try to lift my PS5. It's hefty.
SR.
Yeah.
Steam Machine runs Steam OS, made for a bigger screen, built for gaming in your living room.
Yeah, but I love that it could be like a small little like replacement for a PC. You don't need a full PC because you just have that. And they're gonna get into this as well. But you can actually use this instead of a PC because you can get like a Windows OS installed on it and use it like a PC.
Exactly.
Office,
And then
or
shout out
wherever
to
you
the
play
streamer setup.
with the rest of your
For
PC
sure.
accessories. Steam Machine borrows some great features from Steam Deck.
So Steam OS, which is built right in, fast suspend resume, desktop mode, seamless updates, notifications,
Like
Steam
lightning
input.
fast sleep and wake, an SD card slot to
SD
easily
card
expand
slot, Steam store built in, cloud saves, friends list,
Yeah,
Steam
yeah,
chat,
yeah,
remote
yeah.
play.
And
So all
storage.
that typical stuff.
and bring some new tricks of its own, like a customizable LED strip, which can show different system
Customizable!
functionalities, or your own light show.
Nice.
Steam Machine is a PC, so run whatever software you want.
Yeah, and you can see
it-
this
I wanna-
guy's literally running it like it's a
It's
computer.
like game developing. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Works
I
with
wanna,
all
like,
your favorite
Throw stickers on it or like color it up or like get it all themed, you know.
All
I
fancy.
think they
Absolutely.
could
Somebody
make some
did that
bank
here
with
at the
that.
very beginning, right? Where they like
Oh,
look
yeah?
at that. See?
Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
little cover
they
on
could
it.
get they could get some theming and make some bank off of that for sure.
Oh yeah.
Steam Machine is a PC, so run whatever software you want, and it works with all your favorite desktop and gaming accessories. Steam Machine is designed to work hand in hand with the Steam controller, with the low latency,
Cute.
wireless connectivity
look
of
at
the Steam
how
controller
happy they
button
are.
built right in. And it's
They're
great for
good
streaming your
buds.
games to your phone, tablet, laptop, Steam Deck, or Steam Frame.
The Steam
yeah.
Frame.
This is Steam Frame.
Oh wait, what's that?
Their new VR. I can't believe it. Crazy. Because didn't their old one cost like $1,000?
Steam Frame is Valve's next generation VR hardware. Stream all your Steam games, VR and non-VR alike, in this comfortable, lightweight, wireless VR headset. Steam Frame
Interesting.
uses camera-based tracking, so getting into your games is as easy as slipping on the headset and waking it up. Steam
Nice.
Frame controllers, included with the headset, are designed with all the inputs you need for your VR titles, like motion controls and capacitive tracking for all your fingers,
I mean,
as
I
well
hope
as
it
a
has
split
that.
gamepad layout
Kinda
to
need
work
that
with your
for
whole
VR.
Steam library.
Yep.
They even feature
Now,
the
if I can, like, if we just look at it real quick, it almost looks like they straight up, as closely as they could, copied like the Meta Quest, because I have one of those over here, and if you just want to
Yep.
like, now this one has more buttons, right? But it is very eerily similar with just the shape, the way it looks, the button placements.
Yeah.
It is almost like a direct copy, just with extra buttons. And I can see why, because this is one of the most intuitive and well-designed VR controllers. So it's like,
Yeah.
if it ain't broke, don't
Why-
fix
yeah,
it. But
don't
yeah,
fix
just to
it.
give you a representation of how closely it resembles that.
tracking for all your fingers, as well as a split gamepad layout to work with your whole Steam library. They even feature the same magnetic thumbsticks as Steam controller for responsiveness
Kinda neat.
and longevity.
Bro, they just need like some sort of stick to fix stick drift and you'll win $1 million.
Literally.
But they don't want to do that because they need you to buy more controllers.
Steam
Yeah.
Frame also pairs seamlessly with the new Steam controller, a great companion for playing non-VR games.
That
in
is
the
kind of
headset.
an interesting thing. You just put the thing on and it has like the visual screen in front of you, so no matter where you're sitting, you basically have the screen.
You don't have to sit at the TV if you're like traveling or something to keep playing the game.
Yeah, I mean, you
could
could do it
just
on the
be
plane,
sitting
you can
there
do it wherever,
at
you
the
can do it in
Airbnb.
airport. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, this isn't new technology by any
No,
means,
it's
but like
not.
having it all be intuitive with Steam. Steam is essentially doing what Apple has always done, where they just get all the
Yeah.
peripherals to link together for one seamless experience. So if you can have everything that you have be Steam, then you don't have to do any extra connections or downloading or installs.
Yeah.
It just works, right? And that's the whole pitch here.
To make sure streaming is smooth and stable no matter what, Steam Frame includes a wireless adapter that lets you stream your games from your PC to your headset over a fast and dedicated Wi-Fi 6 connection. And the game is streamed to your frame optimized for VR, using new technology that allows for the highest resolution streaming exactly where your eyes are looking. And Steam Frame
Interesting.
is a PC,
Huh.
running
Where
Steam
it's like it'll track your eye, and wherever you're looking, that's where it'll put the most detail.
That's fascinating.
That's so
That's
interesting.
like, is it
That's-
gonna look weird or like
I would
what?
hope
Like,
not, but like the fact of the matter is that all of these different developers have to come up with some unique ways to try to optimize their games, because
Yeah.
the more detailed they try to make a game, the more of an optimized mess it becomes. So I totally understand the need to have something like this, because you know
Yeah.
the whole elevator situation in video games. Whenever you go into an elevator or through a door, it's a pseudo loading screen, right? Where
Yep.
it deloads the previous part and loads the new part. And that's how they can make open world games seemingly load everything at once, where really it's just unloading the things behind you and loading the things in front of you. I'm trying to remember which game it was exactly that does exactly what I described, where wherever you look is being loaded, but if if your eyes aren't on it, it deloads it, which is why for a lot of speedruns and stuff, they'll look away from something to despawn it, et cetera, et cetera. But it's like being able to figure out new ways to optimize. This is definitely one of the most unique ones I've seen for sure.
that allows for the highest resolution streaming exactly where your eyes are looking. And Steam Frame is a PC, running Steam OS.
That's
in
also
addition
a
to
PC.
streaming, you
Everything's a
can install
PC.
and play
Everything's
a bunch
an
of VR
Xbox.
and non-VR games right in
Yep,
the headset
this is an
without a host
Xbox,
PC.
but it's
You can also
Steam.
expand your onboard storage to fit even
I
more
bet you they let you play your Xbox games on this too, for real, for real.
games
Maybe.
with a micro SD card. Steam Controller, Steam Machine, and Steam Frame.
Like, I'm not a
All
big
built with the same DNA as Steam Deck.
I don't
all
have a
powered
big
by
need
Steam,
for a VR
work
right now, but
together,
the Steam
and can be
box
used
thing,
however you'd like, with
the new
whatever peripherals and
GameCube,
accessories
I'm kind of
you
interested
choose.
in that.
Everything you see here is the culmination of what we've
also
learned
money.
from our previous hardware experience and what we've wanted ourselves as gamers. Powerful PC gaming in an open ecosystem.
And the
giving
fact
you
of the
more
matter
ways
is
to
that you could still use this like a console where you hook it up through an Elgato to stream it to your PC. So like that's just another
enjoy
thought
the
for
games you
people who are
love
looking
and discover new ones.
looking at this
Steam
as a
Controller,
way to
Steam Machine, and Steam
be
Frame
able to.
are
It's like
all
having a
shipping in
dual
early
computer setup when
2026.
streaming your Steam
Learn
games.
more at steampowered.com/hardware.
All right, so that's basically the whole thing, though. So, Michael, what are your thoughts?
I mean, yeah, like the new GameCube, right? Like
the new
it's
GameCube.
it's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting. I do think it's good for portability. Like travel, like all these different game consoles now, you can just like take with you wherever you go.
Oh, yeah, no, this thing is tiny. Look at it.
It is. It's like not that big at all, and the controller looks pretty nice too. But like you said, like stick drift.
I like my
hopefully-
controllers. If I was handed that controller and asked to use it, I probably wouldn't fuss, and I don't think I would hate it. But I'm not gonna necessarily go out of my way to buy it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But the actual box itself, there's even like a little image of someone who just uploaded their little like review. You can see the size of the box itself next to the controller. It's not
That's
that
crazy.
big. It's really compact. It could just sit and hide somewhere on your desktop. Like this is here. Let me like. I'm just gonna turn. This is my PC right here. This giant box. This huge.
It's huge.
Huge box here.
Yeah.
And so like I totally understand why people would want something smaller and more compact, especially if they're just using it for gaming. They don't need it for editing or for work or whatever happens to be. Just this little box just for Steam, get your games up. And I
That's
really
crazy
do
that
think it's great for like streaming as well, where it's like you get it through the Elgato and it's basically a dual PC setup. One of the big issues people have is if your computer itself, it can stream, but it can't stream while playing a game. An issue I used to have before I upgraded. You can just use this instead, and hey, it's running. Something else is running the game. So I cut you off. I apologize. What were your thoughts?
I just think it's crazy that reviewer uploaded that video 13 minutes ago, and it popped up as one of the few videos for us to reference the controller size and the compact PC size. Yeah, I'm really interested to see like what people are thinking of it as they're playing it before it ships next year. The GameCube is real.
It's
the GameCube. That's perfect.
The GameCube is real. Didn't hear
hear
the word AI once. Refreshing. To be fair, technically that the eye tracker thing is AI, where it tracks your eyes and is able to like load and deload different parts. But the whole AI buzzword thing is generative AI. Generative AI bad. Normal AI exists in just about every single video game and console.
And has for a long time.
And it has from the beginning of video games and consoles. So generative AI bad, though. Valve saw other consoles and said, fine, I'll do it myself. Valve's objective, the largest consumer-oriented gaming company there is. And I mean, that's true. Valve is one of the most consumer-friendly gaming companies there are. They care so much about their users that they do things like this where they're like, here's a little thing where you can play all your games at PS5 quality at maybe not a PS5 price, because they haven't released the price on this yet. But if I had to take a guess, this is probably hovering around $500 to $600 just initially, but we'll see. What do you think?
Yeah, I think those price points are pretty solid, honestly, especially with the trends that we're currently seeing with the market.
See, this person says they use magnetic thumbsticks to prevent stick drift. I don't know how accurate that is. It might be, but I have no idea.
We'll see. Yeah.
We'll see. Because I don't think in the video they can promise to prevent stick drift, because if it does happen, then people are going to get mad. So they can't
just casually
say it, you know?
They just casually changed the entire gaming ecosystem on a regular Wednesday. No teasers, no fancy actors, no BS. Steam is legendary.
And that's the thing, is that a lot of people are assuming that this is kind of not necessarily in response to Xbox's shift going from console to more PC-like with their next generation of Xbox, but definitely
Mm-hmm.
it combats it, where Steam's like, well, we've always been PC, and if Xbox wants to forfeit their opportunity in the console market, we'll step in with theoretically one of our own. Because I could see a lot of people just leaving this in their living room and pop up with the controller and just play a bunch of Steam games. This is essentially a console, but it's also technically a PC.
Yeah.
So it's
cool.
really interesting watching them
Best
do
of
that
both worlds.
crossover and like Steam is stepping in where Xbox is stepping away, and that's pretty cool.
Yep. W Steam.
W Steam. So I don't know if you ever saw Moist Critical's video about is Steam a monopoly? So he talked a little bit. It really blew up too. It's got a couple million views on it. But he talked about like how people are concerned that Steam is taking over the PC gaming space and everybody uses Steam and nobody uses anything else, and Steam is basically a monopoly. And first and foremost, no, they're not. Obviously, Epic Games still exists. There is like the EA launcher and the Ubisoft launcher and all those other little launchers that kind of suck but exist. But their main competitor is the Epic Games launcher, because it also does have its own store and you can download third-party games there. But the reason so many people use Steam is because of how user-friendly Steam is. They constantly have a million things on sale. They're very generous with their refunds, and if something doesn't work, you know what? They'll refund you for that too, right? Like, they are so user friendly. Their reviews are so straightforward. You either liked it, you didn't. You explain why. It's right there, front and center. And they're you can literally just buy something with money and gift things, and they've had that way before any of the consoles did. I don't know if you remember this. The early days of the Xbox 360, you could not just punch in your credit card to buy something on the Microsoft Store. You had to buy an Xbox card first for Microsoft points, then put in the Microsoft points and buy things for the Microsoft points. And that was really obnoxious. And with PlayStation, I think to this day, you still can't gift anyone games. You can buy your own games. PlayStation didn't even have a wish list until a couple of years ago. Steam has been ahead of the curve on all of those things, made it so user-friendly, and it's no wonder why they are like the most used PC platform ever.
It's I agree that like it's no wonder that like everyone is like leaning on them more versus a competitor like Epic Games.
Plus the deals, man. You see those summer
the deals
sales?
are good. Yeah. There's like sales every like so often at this
Probably
point.
a sale right now.
Oh, let's see. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, here's what I really respect about them, because I know this for a fact. I'm gonna do a little social experiment. You go ahead and leave your thoughts real quick while I get this set up.
Okay. Hardware, cool. Announcement, good. Controller, neat. PC, compact. VR headset, eyeball emoji.
All right, very cool. Thanks for sharing. All right, so what?
You're welcome.
What my point being is that it does seem like Steam always has a sale, but their sales are different than everybody else's. Because the fact of the matter is that everybody else has sales too. If I open the PlayStation Store right now, they have savings. 80% off ends 11/21. There is always something on sale on PlayStation as well. But the thing I've noticed, especially A, working for PlayStation, and B, as someone who's completely filled up their PlayStation library, they put the same things on sale every single time. Always the same things. All the time. I could probably look through here. You'll always find the Lego games on sale. You'll always find these like Sonic games on sale. Tomb Raider, I know I have that because it's on sale. I'm not logged in, so you're not going to see what I own. But like the Assassin's Creeds are always on sale. Hey, $4.50. That's not too bad. Need for Speed on sale. Told you Lego games always on sale. But you really do see the same things over and over again, to the point where, let me see if I can actually bring it up here too. If I do blog.playstation.com. Every single time they announce some new sale, they have just a slew of people in the comments being all like, oh boy, can't wait for the same 20 games to be on sale again. I don't even know if I can I just like Control F sale? Is there no matches? They haven't even posted about a sale recently. Come on, something. Where's the sales?
Maybe they stopped because they got negative comments.
Maybe. Oh yeah, here you go. So here's the discounted things coming soon, and this list, you have every single Call of Duty, you have every single Assassin's Creed. It's literally it's a lot of games. Don't get me wrong, but it's the same ones over and 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 over again, right? Where's the list of games on sale, right? So,
Yeah, I got you.
it is the same thing. Anyway, so my point is going over to Steam now. If we go to the Steam store and see what's on sale, where do I find sale? Is it usually there's just like already there's deals right here, but this is a bunch of games I've never heard of, right? I mean, to be fair, part of it is the fact that some games are only on Steam because it's cheaper and easier to have your game accessible on Steam versus everywhere else, but yeah, you are going to get things on.
Click store and then at the top special sections and then sale events.
Discounts and events. Discounts and events. Yeah, and they have like a million things on sale, things that you've never even heard of. Try something new.
Mm-hmm.
Civ 6 is on sale for $6. Wow, that's crazy how they did that, right? Bellatra on sale. Caretaker's a new one, and that's already on sale. Like, they even have games that are new that go on sale pretty frequently. And then games you've never even heard of. Winter Burrow, that looks pretty neat.
That game just came out today. I was going to shout that out at the end.
Oh, were you? Okay, well, I'll hold my tongue on that one. I'll let you shout that out later.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
But it's a bunch of games that you probably would not have heard of otherwise. They literally have World War II specifically that you can do. Sports games. Here's all the sports games you can play. Garfield Kart, it's just different. Here's like their big heavy hitters. Sale. Red Dead Redemption 2 for $20, by the way. Peak on sale for $5. Repo on sale for $6.50. Like, these are some great deals here. Sonic Frontiers for $12.
That's pretty. Oh,
and you can pre-purchase Titans of the Tide right now at a 10% discount. Look at that. PlayStation
even for games not even out yet.
I know.
No.
I mean, you already have it, but I mean, shh, you know.
Have what? Have what?
You don't have anything. All right,
I have no video games.
I wanted to at least break that down. So, new Steam stuff looking pretty good.
It does look good. It does. Mm-hmm. W Steam. What else do we got to talk about?
I do have one more thing. If we try to watch this straight through without stopping 6 times to make comments, it will get copyrighted, but who cares, right? We're not monetizing this. Today, the day that we're recording this, the new Super Mario Galaxy movie trailer came out. And you've seen it and I've seen it, but we're going to watch it together again because it's something we can do together. So
my God, this trailer was hilarious, but also really beautiful.
And I'm going to stop like 3 different times to make comments and allow you to make comments, all right?
Okay.
So first of all, we got Bowser painting. Look, he can paint. Oh. He's so angry. Oh.
He's done it.
Can't believe it. Oh.
Hey, big guy.
And then he's tiny. I forgot he was tiny.
Don't move, I'll be right up.
Nintendo! They're gonna sue us for watching this! His little high-pitched voice is so funny.
Here we go.
Alright, and right before we get into this, I'm gonna give my one complaint. This is my one complaint. There's actually 2, and we'll get to that one as well. But my number one complaint here is the fact that I feel like they changed up Bowser's personality slightly. Not that he wasn't kind of like this in the first movie, but if you just listen to his dialogue in this upcoming section, he doesn't sound like Bowser. He sounds like Jack Black.
Black.
They just gave him Jack Black's personality. This is no longer Jack Black playing Bowser. It's Jack Black pretending to be Bowser, pretending to be Jack Black. So, like, he just gives off that Jack Black, this is what Jack Black would say, not what Bowser would say. And then My second one, like in this same section, is that Mario's really mean to him. And it's like, I guess it kind of makes sense because of the events of the last movie.
He's got a grudge, you know.
Mario as a character, no matter what happened, he was always inviting Bowser to come kart race and be part of his parties. And like, he would be the person that if Bowser really was trying to turn a new leaf, he would offer a hand and be like, oh, let's go, right?
Maybe not right away, but like maybe after some time.
But this is after some time. This wasn't like the following day, right? Look, Bowser's just trying to show him his art and he's getting mad. So anyway, let me play it.
He's done a lot of
Hey,
paintings.
Luigi. What's up, Mario? Behold, I made a masterpiece for Princess Peach. What do you think?
Beautiful.
Love the colors. It's trash.
It's trash.
Dare you look at my masterpiece and say that?
I'll burn the skin off your bones.
Wow. Sorry about that. That's the old Bowser talking. Still
That's very
working
Jack
through with
Black-ish.
demons, I suppose.
The way his model
Anyway, I need my
bounces
8
around
hours
is
or else I
very Jack Black.
really turn
It's
into
so
a
Jack
monster.
Black.
Which I mean, I can
That's
love,
it. That's the only
know?
thing that I was all like, well, it's just that one scene. It probably won't be like that the whole movie. But I
No.
was like, that's just Jack Black. That's not even Bowser. That's just Jack Black.
This is just the first trailer. This is
I
beautiful.
mean, this looks pretty. Great effects. It looks good. Peach looks good. You know, now that I think about it, I'm just going to stop this, especially because it's something that Carly and I have been watching. For some reason, Peach just gives off like Charlie Morningstar from Has Been Hotel energy. I don't know how else to explain it, but she just does, you know?
I mean, I'm here for it, low key. Like, she doesn't need to be this all like pampered up, like Barbie doll, like, you know,
She's
like
very
formal.
Princess of Hell oriented, and I love that.
Yeah,
for her.
like I mean, give her a little bit of, you know, like fighting spirit, right? Like,
and
I
we
dig
do
it.
love that for her. We love to see feminism in our movies done appropriately and in the right way. And then, you know, they've got their like 3D worlds here, just like in Galaxy, the video game.
yep.
The little
pretty
bloopers.
awesome.
I know a lot of people picked out this specifically right as they go over. This is from Mario Odyssey.
Odyssey, it
The
is.
upside down pyramid.
You got the roulette wheel there.
I'm trying to remember what the names of these are because Carly plays this character all the time in Mario Party. She calls them button titties.
Oh,
Because, well, I mean, he's got buttons on his titties. That's, you know?
it's that's Ninja. bro.
Ninja.
That's Ninja.
That's the one. I don't even remember, like, what their role in the Mario universe is. All right, and then we've got Bowser Jr. pops down with what appears to be the paintbrush from Mario Sunshine. Yes, okay,
Yeah.
you got the reference, too.
Hey, I know my Mario
I said that
games.
in stream earlier, and people are like, what part of Mario Sunshine? I'm like, that right there.
Your chat is just uncultured.
Maybe
so.
maybe they're just too young. They didn't get to play some of the classics. I don't
Yeah,
know.
they got to go back. Maybe you need to stream it so they understand.
Also, I don't know if you heard
That's a
this
cool
part
shot.
right here. You've seen Spider-Verse, right? I think you were there when we saw it. You know the Prowler noise?
Yes. I've people have counted. Yeah, that.
It literally is the Prowler noise from
It's the Prowler
Spider-Verse.
noise.
It's
Yeah.
so
the
funny.
guy who like made the noise or whatever tweeted, I think I've heard this somewhere before. Whoa! Everyone's like been like, and then people have replied to that with the GIF of like the pig spider being all like, are they able to do that legally? Like,
I love this
internet.
look. From what I heard, this is
so cool.
This is the look from Mario Wonder, right? Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
I think it is. I will very quickly
Fact check.
fact check. It is. It is. Yes. Wonder Bowser Jr.
So they are combining Mario Bros. Wonder, Sunshine, Odyssey, and Galaxy all into the same movie.
That's crazy. We also. I'll let the trailer keep going.
I'm Bowser Jr., and I'm gonna be taking my father now!
Do you know who voice acts him, by the way?
I don't.
I don't either, because I was like, I feel like that sounds familiar. It almost sounds like almost too old to be a kid, because like I always pictured Bowser Jr. with a bit higher voice. But like I can deal with this, right? Like this isn't breaking my immersion.
I will say the new cast voice actors or actresses after we've watched the trailer for the sake of watching the trailer.
Taking
Understandable.
my father now.
But then this also, I don't know if they show, maybe they showed at the very end. There is one other thing people were complaining about. And
Well, let's see.
I didn't even, okay. Also, Rosalina.
She looks great.
She looks amazing.
Rosalina, you're coming with me.
She's very, the goosebumps. Look at the goosebumps.
She got her Smash Bros move. She's got fighting spirit. Look at this. Come on now.
Okay,
That goes
I'm trying
hard.
to figure out, because I guess I didn't see it because it wasn't in the trailer, but there's like this image of Bowser Jr. going around with his eyes, like before, because you don't even get to see his eyes here because he goes straight into this. Where are people pulling this image from then? Because I'm really curious.
I have no idea. You're gonna have to look this up for me because
Okay.
I got nothing for you.
One of the issues people had was with the way Bowser Jr.'s eyes looked, and it doesn't even show in there in that trailer, so I had no idea until people started pointing it out to me on like Twitter and stuff, right? And apparently this is like a thing.
Where is
where
this from?
I don't know, but I've seen the same screenshot everywhere where they're pulling this
we
screenshot
sure?
of his eyes.
Are we sure it's just not like AI or?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know where people are getting this. So maybe this isn't what they're going to do with his eyes, but his eyes are very like have the yellow and the black in the middle. So I don't know where the original comes from, but
Because his eyes in the video games are black
They
with
are.
the white pupil.
they are. Yes. So
Yeah.
let me see if I can find the example because I was showing it on stream as well, where people were going in and filling in his eyes to like quote unquote fix it. Okay, yeah, no.
Oh, is this it? Oh, it's from Nintendo of
It's
America.
from Nintendo,
Wait.
so that's what it is.
Okay.
Benny Safdie, who's
Yep. That's who I was
The
gonna.
Bowser name shall be feared once more.
so that's where people are getting
Okay.
this
From
from.
the ashes of
I
his
haven't seen this
father's
before. I
defeat,
haven't either.
rises
I just
a
saw the
new conqueror.
screenshots.
The Bowser name shall be feared once more.
And so people
okay.
are like not happy about the eyes. So I'm just gonna try to. You want to riddle off some of the other voice actors though?
I mean, oh wait, scroll up a few. There.
well, I mean, this is
people
like
haven't
somebody
considered the
making a joke, being all like,
implications.
"Look, now we can do the eye thing where you look
Oh,
left and
that
right."
is funny.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I really don't.
I mean, it wasn't a big enough deal for me to even notice at first, but like when you actually see him with his eyes filled in, it shouldn't be that big of a stretch for them to just
No.
fix that, right? Like, it shouldn't be that difficult. Why can I not find this anywhere?
They're probably gonna keep his eyes like that. Just type
Probably,
eyes.
but people
Yeah.
are like, can we bully them the same way we bullied Sonic and like try to fix it? Come on, it could totally be done.
I don't know. I mean, like, there's still a lot more time before April, but
There is.
I don't
mean,
know.
it shouldn't be like all they need to do is take the actual model and just change the eyes on the model, you know? All right,
Yeah.
so I didn't see one of somebody fixing it, but at least I have a side by side of like what it's. Oh, actually, here's one.
oh,
This is what I was talking about. Okay,
little
here we
edits,
go.
and I tried to fix his eyes.
And so you can see
Ooh,
the difference between this and then what you'd expect them to look like from the video games. And I do like the
Ooh.
top better. Once you actually see the top, you're like, oh, now I really notice it because this looks so much more natural and in tune with what Bowser Jr. looks like.
Yeah, I mean, I personally don't have like a big problem with like the way it's presented either. Like, I mean, I don't know. It's not like a
Like,
game-changing.
Even if the bottom one was his original eyes, I still think the top one looks better. So, like, from an artistic standpoint, I hope that they reconsider and change it to the top just so that, like, they can release the movie at its best state, you know? But if they don't, and if it's still like this, I'll still watch it, I'll still enjoy it, and it probably won't ruin my experience, right? Like,
Nah,
it's still
yeah.
gonna be good, assuming, probably. First one was really good, and from what I can see of the new one, it's probably also going to be really good.
I mean, it looks great.
It does. Like, it still
really
looks
does.
good regardless. So you can tell that there's a lot more detail in this because you can actually see, like, the pupil and the bloodshotness of the eyes.
Yeah.
But it's like, this is just what people know and recognize, and it's what looks more natural to them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll see later on if anyone like does a press interview with the director and is like, "Why does Bowser Jr.'s eyes look like this? Do you care to comment?"
Just what we did, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, but let's read some replies while we're here. I love how Bowser has like 0 hate towards Luigi.
That's so funny.
Completely
That's so
forgot
funny.
Bowser is small now. Bowser Jr.'s the Prowler?
There you go. Yeah.
No one gonna talk about the Mario Odyssey reference? We talked about it.
It's a good reference.
Wow, Rosalina Bowser Jr. Prowler theme.
Yep. The internet's going crazy over the Prowler theme.
Bowser putting his anger into paint. Bowser Jr. putting his paint into anger.
Yeah. Bowser Jr. is trying to avenge his dad pretty much. So it's pretty hype. Bowser fails to get into art school in today's episode. Is funny. What is the movie equivalent of you can now play as Luigi? So they're basically combining elements of Galaxy, Sunshine, and Odyssey. Actually, I think it works.
And you know, we even noticed that even Super Mario Wonder, right? So that as
Wonder.
well. So that we're seeing a lot of different Mario put into this. Prowler theme was a real jump scare. Had to double check this was official.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
in a way,
so
they snuck
funny.
the Prowler theme in there. Bowser learning to paint and become a calmer person along with him, becoming fond of Luigi, heavily foreshadows a Paper Mario style team up movie. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I think the trailer is awesome, and I'm excited for April.
Rosalina
it can't
slain,
come soon enough.
as always.
Rosalina, absolute. Look at that freeze frame. It tells you everything you need to know. She's serving.
I'm
she's
dragging my
definitely
wife to go
serving.
see this with me, and we will fight every child to get the best seat. I don't care. I'm fighting them all.
Are you dressing up for the Mario movie again for the second time?
Yeah, just getting my suit and tie ready. Be like, yes, 2 tickets to the Mario movie.
Yes.
Please.
So we saw who the voice of Bowser Jr. is. Yep.
Is there anything else he's in? Do you remember what his name was?
His name is Benny Safdie.
Benny Sap. Oh, I saw it. Safdie. Okay, this guy looks kind of familiar.
Heaven Knows What, Good Time, Uncut Gems.
He was in Oppenheimer. He's in the upcoming Odyssey movie.
Oh yeah, he was in Oppenheimer.
I actually recognize him from anything else. I don't recognize anything else he's done. So, I mean, like, he's been in a couple big movies, but other than that, he's been pretty low key. So, kind of interesting.
I would say this, like, yeah, definitely a pretty big mainstream thing for him. He's definitely done some stuff with like A24, but yeah, he he's got a pretty significant character for this movie that is the Bowser Jr. they're really leaning into, which I think is cool. Obviously, we're way past the first movie, so like sorry for the spoiler if like you haven't seen the first movie yet. I'll let y'all mute in 3, 2, 1. I was surprised we haven't seen anything yet for Yoshi, but hopefully soon.
Did you see the leaks for that?
No. Well, yes, I saw. No. I saw the like a while ago. I saw the like render for.
Okay, so
Yoshi.
you saw like the one for like Old Spice, right?
There were 2 of them. There were 2. Old Spice was one. The other one, I forget which one it was.
There's a new one going around about this. Here, I'll share my screen once again because I kind of did stop sharing my screen for a second there.
You kind of did.
Out. There is this new one about this like cookie going around, right? The Mario Galaxy cookie.
Oh,
with
Pittsburgh.
20 pre-cut cookies with Pillsbury. And so like this is supposed to be the render. And you know what? It looks pretty good. I'll give them that.
I mean, Yoshi's Cookie apparently was a game, so like I mean, if we're looking further
it ties into
down
that
Google,
Yoshi's Cookie.
I mean,
you can even see it's the official Super Mario Galaxy movie only in theaters. And it got leaked on a cookie.
I mean, Yoshi does look Yeah, he looks pretty good. His like eyes are tall, but like
His eyes are tall. It's expressive, is what it is. He
It is
actually
expressive.
looks like, because most of the Yoshi you see in just about every single video game is very like dead eye. It's right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Now he actually has like seemingly eyebrows. He can be expressive and happy and smiling, and I kind of like that.
It doesn't look or feel weird, so that's good. That's
good. So that's the other leak that came out recently. So I'm sure they're probably keeping a few things close to the belt here. So Yoshi's probably something they're not even going to release until a second trailer. And I guarantee there's probably going to be one or two things we don't even see until the movie, like maybe Daisy or...
That'd be cool.
I don't know. I mean, we didn't see Donkey Kong in the trailer either. Do you think he comes back?
Oh yeah, we don't know about DK, so we'll have to see. We do know that the voice of Rosalina is none other than Captain Marvel herself, Brie Larson.
Which,
and Brie Larson does a good
job. She actually has the right voice for it. And
Yes.
if you're going to choose somebody to be in the Mario Galaxy movie, you choose the person that was so obsessed with Mario Galaxy that, what was it, her boyfriend tried to get her kicked out, so she kicked out her boyfriend?
Like her husband, yeah.
Yeah, whatever it was. I did hear that story going around.
Yeah, that was a funny story for sure. So we know that they're added to the cast, and more information in the months ahead, hopefully. So awesome trailer, though. Very, very excited for the movie. It premieres April 3rd, 2026.
That's coming up soon. Like, I mean, not like soon, but like soon. Like, it's amazing how much time we had between the announcement of the first Mario Bros. Movie for when it was released. It was like
5 months. Less than 5 months.
Was it less than 5 months for the first one?
Oh, no, I'm saying
for this one it's less than 5 months.
For this one,
the
it's
last
less
one
than
we had
5
a whole
months.
year of preparation, maybe even more, like a year and a half, 2 years of knowing
That's
that
right.
we're working on it and then getting a trailer and then knowing when it was coming out. This one, it almost felt like a shadow drop where they announced that they were making a movie, showed nothing about it, and it's supposed to be coming out in April? What?
Yep.
Crazy.
And it's basically like 4.5 months out, so which is wild to think about.
And
so
it looks pretty good so far.
I'm so excited. The first one was so good, so I know the second one it's absolutely got to be peak as well.
So there's
The expectations are high.
Expectations high. There's your special Mario Galaxy movie breakdown from the experts. I'm not an expert, but Michael's an expert.
I mean, I play a lot of Mario in like Mario Party.
I have played a Mario. I have played Sunshine. I have beaten Galaxy once. I beat Mario 64, but also because I did the staircase glitch and backwards long jump my way up the infinite staircase. So technically, I never actually got 70 stars in that game. But I have. I've technically beaten it.
There you go. Mario Galaxy movie, bringing in the MCU and Oppenheimer cast. So let's go.
The crossover nobody thought they needed.
Literally. Next thing you know, we're going to get a Barbie cast member thrown in there.
Margot Robbie is Daisy.
You heard
it here first.
Imagine.
That would be crazy, actually.
Let the predictions run wild in the comments
honestly,
if you made it this far.
I could see it happening. I could. I'm hearing her voice and seeing Daisy and being like, that could actually work.
Wait.
Wait, hold on. Might be onto something.
You never know. You never know.
Okay, if it does happen and it comes out Margot Robbie is Daisy, I have to go back and clip this for everybody to see. I called it first.
You called it first?
Mm-hmm. All right. But hey, finishing that up, let's do a quick little activity together, do our little shout outs and call it for the day. So what do you say to that?
Sounds good.
All right.
I say that's good.
You know what Mount Rushmoreing something is? When you choose the best four of something? I would love to hear and compare your Mount Rushmore of video games. The four video games that you think, maybe not your favorites, but just compile the best video games of all time across different genres for how good they are, how monumental they were to the gaming sphere, and what kind of impact that they've had. So I'll give you a minute to start writing some of these down. In the meantime,
do you already have yours?
I have like a few of them. I was going to play the Jeopardy theme for like 30 seconds.
Oh,
so
okay. Yeah.
Don't even worry about it. So, I got that playing right now. I'm bringing up like a little thing. I've got a couple ideas. That one. That one.
Okay.
That one. Okay, that's 3. I just need one more that I think would really round everything out. I might need an assistance here.
Okay, I think I have a Mount Rushmore that instantly popped into my head just because of like classic games, and then maybe I can do one where it's like not necessarily characters but like franchises. I don't know how to just.
I mean, you could. It's really hard to tell. I know that there's like a major franchise that I would put as like a number 5, but I do have my 4. Okay, maybe.
How about you start?
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm tied between 2 of these. Okay, I'm gonna have to get. Okay, I'll get rid of that one, and I'll do. Nope. I've decided I have to change one of these.
Well, oh, I was about to be like, at least give an honorable mention before you're like, here's my Mount Rushmore.
Okay. Yeah. So there's 2 of them that are so similar, and I have to choose one of them to be there.
Yeah.
Right.
You have to.
Okay.
Here, can I start with the one that instantly popped in my head?
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Okay, though, I mean, unfortunately, I am copy-pasting from Smash Brothers Ultimate for this one because it was kind of like the theme from that game, where the 4, like, classic video game titans that were, like, you know, hyped up as, like, announced characters was pretty much, like, oh, sorry, I'm distracted by my headphone cord being...
You're fine.
Wrapped up around my seat somehow. Okay, got it. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. I'm copy pasting for Smash Brothers Ultimate, but like, I mean, they hyped up Mario, Sonic, Pac-Man, and Mega Man's dynamic. It kind of just makes sense for them to be a Mount Rushmore of video games. Like when it comes to like iconic characters. Like now I know it's not like best video games of all time, but like I'll make that my honorable mention just from like the legendary status that those 4 characters.
So like if we were gonna do characters, I think you're absolutely right with those being like the Mount Rushmore of characters.
Yeah.
Maybe not necessarily games themselves, but just those characters for sure. Because Pac-Man is an OG classic from like one of the original mascots, and then Sonic and Mario have been battling since the beginning. Very iconic. Mega Man, I think, is an interesting one because, like, although he was pretty popular back in the day, I don't know if I'd still like put him up there as far as mascots go. But at the same time, I don't know.
Maybe that'd be the most
the 4th
subjective
mascot
or
would
controversial.
Be, you know?
Yeah.
Really tough. You want to hear my Mount Rushmore of not necessarily like some of them are considered some of the greatest games of all time, but these are like my 4 games that I think have. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay. Yeah. I got it. I have 2 honorable mentions first. All right.
Okay. Start with third place.
And then I'm going to do my 4 of okay. Honorable mentions: Red Dead Redemption 2, one of the basically the best game ever made. It really is. It's that good. And then honorable mention number 2, Final Fantasy VII, because of what it did for the RPG genre and how it's also considered one of the best video games of all time.
100%.
But when it comes to the actual Mount Rushmore, I'm not just putting these games up here because they're good, but because of the influence they had in the gaming sphere. So the first one I have is Minecraft. Because how could it not be? Like, Minecraft, generational, incredibly influential. The amount of Minecraft copies, the amount of careers made out of Minecraft, not just being one of the most selling games of all time at this point, but literally just being the ultimate sandbox game. Have to put Minecraft up there. Yep. Second one, and this is in no particular order. I'm just going down by how I wrote them down. Yep. This one might be a little different, I know, but it's because of the impact it had. World of Warcraft. Had to get MMO representation up there, and this is the MMO, right?
It is.
Everybody knew this MMO. Even if you've never played it, you've heard of it, you've seen screenshots. It's still going to this day. The amount of expansions, any MMO that exists now was built off of what they learned from World of Warcraft. And there's a reason for that.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's a good one. What else you got?
Number 3, I wanted to put a Mario up there. It was really hard to figure out which Mario to put. I put Mario Odyssey because it continued.
It's a good one.
I think it is like the best 3D platformer ever made. Because if it wasn't going to be Mario Odyssey, it was going to be Mario 64 because of its influence. But Mario Odyssey is really the cream of the cream, the top of the top right there. Have to put Mario Odyssey up there as one of the best video games, best platformers, and all of the games that have now shifted their traditional platformer settings into, I guess, what people are calling movement slop now, but it's just the different mechanics of being able to move and jump and bounce off of. It not just defined 3D platformers with Mario 64, but it redefined 3D platformers with Mario Odyssey. So that's why I put that up there. And then the last one I have to, because it's up there. Everyone had to know this was coming. I put Grand Theft Auto 5.
Of course.
I mean, what kind of it's a single player game. It's a multiplayer game. You can do anything. You can do everything. There is no more detailed open world game out there except for maybe Red Dead Redemption 2. But to be fair, they were made by the same people. So the one I was kind of going back and forth on was between Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2. And although I think Red Dead Redemption 2 probably is the best video game ever made, Grand Theft Auto 5 definitely had a larger impact overall. Because leading into Grand Theft Auto 6, you see how much hype that has. So that's my Mount Rushmore is Minecraft, World of Warcraft, Mario Odyssey, Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah, it's a solid Mount Rushmore. I want to try to make mine not as much of a copy paste. So.
No, it's okay. Listen, you can use a couple of those.
Oh yeah,
I don't mind. There's
a
reason why they probably are a lot of people's Mount Rushmores.
Oh, for sure. I think the first game that I do want to throw on my Mount Rushmore, I think that the game that honestly was like, I mean, they made a movie about this game. It's so like influential in the sense of like what it did. I mean, wow, you got me. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe that would be on like my sister's Mount Rushmore. But the game that I think deserves to be on Mount Rushmore isn't even like a character. It's Tetris.
That's what I thought you were going to say. Yep. I was going to let you say it, but when you said they made a movie about it, I was like, oh, that Apple TV one. Tetris, and it really was. It was like the first video game that was accessible to everybody because it was just a handheld thing. You could play it anywhere. Yep. Everyone was playing it. They almost fought a war over it. There's a movie about it. But that's a good pick.
It's a good pick. Mm-hmm. I mean, like, if it wasn't Tetris, then it would be Pawn. So shout out Pawn. Because it just, like, was the,
The difference, though, is that people aren't really playing Pong anymore. People are absolutely still playing Tetris, though. Mm-hmm. And the dozens, maybe even hundreds of different Tetris variants that have been released over the years.
Oh, my God.
So many to count.
So good. So, yeah, shout out Tetris for sure. Mm-hmm. Gosh, there are so many good games too. I think that like a genre that I watched my college roommate play a lot. I watched him play a lot of Dark Souls games. Mm-hmm. And I think that Dark Souls was such an influential like
I was thinking about a Souls-like as well, and I was like, man, if I even put one up there, what would it be?
So it's a game that like maybe I haven't dove too much into, but I've like seen, I've watched, I've enjoyed, and I understand its cultural significance to where I think it's
Souls-like for a reason.
I think that it deserves to be up there as well. So Dark Souls is going to be my second pick. Mm-hmm. I'll also go ahead and throw Minecraft up there for mine. I think if I can copy one over,
absolutely
it doesn't even need to be said why.
I think Minecraft is the most selling video game of all time right now.
Yeah, and then my fourth one is hard because there's a lot of games that come into my mind. I mean, you could throw up something as recent as like Baldur's Gate 3, and everyone would understand why Baldur's Gate 3 is up there. Mm-hmm. You could throw something as hyped up as Animal Crossing if you want some cozy representation in there. Because Animal Crossing New Horizons especially is just getting the hype train back again. We see how Elden Ring is still like cooking, right?
Mm-hmm. But that also goes back to Souls-like. So if you have to choose a Souls-like, you start with Dark Souls.
I think you start with Dark Souls. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think that God, It's just crazy how like a million different franchises just like pop into my head. I think
Mm-hmm.
that
So hard to like choose ones that kind of encompass gaming as a whole.
that
That's
like
why I went with World of
define
Warcraft because I figured
gaming.
MMO was
Yeah.
pretty up there. I would rather choose an MMO than like Madden or 2K, you know?
Hmm.
Like
Absolutely. Um, and then, man, I don't know. I
part of me
think
really
that
wanted to put a Pokemon game on the list
that's
too.
literally what I was gonna say. I
Mm-hmm.
think I
But
think
it's
I'll
like
go ahead
which
and do
one would you
that. Which
choose?
one? I think that my personal route Mount Rushmore would put up like a Gen 3 game because that's
Mm-hmm.
how I got started, but I understand if anyone's like we're going to throw up Pokemon Red, Blue, and that's totally acceptable
Gen
as
3
it
is
was
also
like
where I got started. I think that's where
yeah,
Pokemon really began to snowball because it's like
I think so.
the beginning of the exponential
Yeah.
growth happened in Gen 3.
Yeah. So we can just throw, Rayquaza's face up there and
Yeah, there you
call it a
go.
day. Yeah. So, but there's no, I feel like there's no right or wrong way to
Oh,
like
absolutely not,
make
right?
a Mount Rushmore of gaming. There's just so many defining games. You could throw Cloud up there. You could throw Sora. You could throw Sonic. You could throw
All
Samus.
right,
I
how
mean,
about
just
this
look at the
one
Smash
for
Bros.
my Mount
roster.
Rushmore? Call of
Okay.
Duty Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty Ghosts. Bro, not even Black
Wow.
Ops 2. I know.
No, no, that's so funny. Oh man,
But yeah,
gaming is cool.
I thought that would be a fun
Gaming
little
is cool.
activity we could do together. So,
That was fun. That was fun.
yeah. And it's
I'll get
fun to
started
think
with
about too.
yeah. I'll get started with final shoutouts. A game that
By
I
all
brought up
means.
earlier was Winter's Burrow. As of this recording, it came out today. So I actually played it at a GDC Xbox event that I went to. It was
Hmm.
like the first Xbox event I ever got invited to in the States. And Winter's Burrow stood out to me. I was really locked in on that game. To kind of explain that game, it's pretty much just like this cozy like woodland survival game, and this mouse is trying to like restore their childhood burrow.
Hmm.
And it's just like really cute. All the like resourcing, gathering, crafting, the baking, the people or like I guess characters that you meet. But it's a fun survival game that combines like cozy elements, so it's not like too like stressful or anything when you're actually like playing it. It's like front page of Steam right now. It's got a lot of attention, and as it deserves to get a lot of attention from Pine Creek Games. I did get a code for Switch for that game, so I'm
Nice.
very interested in giving that a shot soon as well. And I wanted to shout it out. It's cozy, it's approachable, and it's easy to learn and get into before it really like kicks off. So
Hmm.
shout out Wintersboro. Congrats on a great launch. And then I don't know, any other final shouts that I have. Shout out Counterfeit, my beloved. Shout out Sad Skelecog, my beloved. Um, and shout out to da, 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 da. Let's see. Bu- 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 you know what? I'll give a shout out to Black Ops 7. I don't know if you were gonna give a shout out to Black Ops 7,
Not
but
personally, but I'll still. I
honorable
mean,
mention.
I'm working
Honorable
on the
mention.
Call of Duty video right now, and it looks like it's gonna be like 2 hours long. So I'm probably gonna get some Black Ops 7 footage anyway.
Ooh.
So
Oh man.
it's gonna be that's gonna take me a while. Don't expect it until like
Yeah.
almost the end of December if it's the only thing I work
Hmm.
on. But I still want to work on a SpongeBob video
Yeah.
too. So I'm just gonna be a little
Uh
bit behind on that because I
yeah.
didn't get a review code and I checked, and instead of it being saying request sent, now it just says add a code. So I will be
Dang.
buying it with money from my bank account.
It'll be worth it. And
It'll
it'll
be
be a
worth
tax
it.
write-off.
It's a tax write-off, and I'm happy to support the developers.
There you go. Shout out to a couple of future launches. I think Pokemon's like Pokopia or whatever got a launch date of like
Hmm.
March 5th,
And
so
it's
that's
also going to
pretty
be
cool.
$60.
It's gonna be $60,
Every
so we'll
Pokemon game,
see.
even spin-off ones, are expensive. Nintendo,
Yeah,
they're like everything's
gotta love them.
$60. A 2-hour game or a
Yeah,
20-hour game, $60.
literally.
Mhm.
I don't know if I shout them out on the last episode, but shout out Arc Raiders. I think I talked about them on
I've
the
had a
last
lot of
episode.
people tell me, be like, "Hey, you gonna check out Arc Raiders? You gonna check?" I'm just like,
Oh,
I've heard of it. I've heard good things. I'm not. It's not my cup of tea, but I'm glad that a lot of people are
yeah.
enjoying it.
A lot of people are playing
Did
it.
you hear that Shroud is all like, "This deserves to be Game of the Year. Everyone vote for Arc Raiders. Don't vote for Expedition 33. Vote for Arc Raiders." It's like, shut up, Shroud. You weren't happy that like Astrobot won either. Get over yourself. Astrobot deserved to win. I love
It
Shroud
did.
and I think he's a great gamer, but for some reason he's so tunnel vision when it comes to like what makes a game good. He's like, if I enjoy it, it's good. If I don't enjoy it, it's bad. I don't know. Dude doesn't know how to be subjective.
Also, shout out to Mouse PI for Hire, also coming out in March. I love that game.
It's on my
I'm excited
list.
for it. It's on my list too.
Let me know if you get a contact with that. I need to see a better
I don't
review
know.
code.
Fingers crossed. But yeah, that's I think that's gonna be all the shout outs for me. And shout out to Titan to the Tide, which I'll also probably shout out in the next episode.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because by
Yeah,
the
yeah,
next
yeah.
episode, the game will be out and you'll have played it. Because I think you can
Pretty
start
much.
streaming it that Monday,
On the
right?
I could start on the 17th, yeah.
That's
And
on
we'll
Monday.
need to do
Yeah.
an episode the next day before I go on my next trip because I'm
Yeah,
always
where
traveling.
are you going? Because that was one of the things we were gonna be like, hey, what are you doing for the rest of the year? And I kind
Oh,
of
rest of the
skim
year?
over that. Like,
Oh, we'll do
rest
the
of year
abbreviated version.
plans.
Rest of the year plans. I have so during F1 weekend here, I'm going to PAX again, and this time it's unplugged, and that's like the tabletop analog one where I'll be doing a lot of sitting around and playing games and actually talking and socializing to people. So
Ooh, scary.
that'll be fun. And then as soon as I get back here, I have to get ready to cross the country for DreamHack in Stockholm, Sweden. And that'll be a fun like week plus long trip.
Not going
Because
to the
I
Game
will
Awards
be
this year? Or?
that is December 11th. So I'll already be back by then, and then I'll try to go to the Game Awards. I still have to see if I can get a seat filler ticket like I always do, or if I actually have to pay the money for it. And if I have to pay the money for it and the tickets are too expensive, maybe I'll just stay home and stream it and stuff.
Nothing wrong with
So,
that. That's what I do every year.
yeah. But going to the Game Awards is pretty cool and a lot of fun, and it's a good night. So we'll see. But yeah. And then after that, like going to see family for the winter holidays. That would be kind of rounding out the year before we start the new one, and CES comes to town and takes over my life for a whole week. So
Oh yeah, got a lot
Yep.
to be excited for coming up.
anything except AI, but yeah, it's fine. What are your final shout outs or rest of your plans?
Rest of my year is actually really quiet. I'm just sitting here playing video games, gonna enjoy the holidays.
that.
I have one trip that I'm taking towards the end of December, and that's up to Lambeau Field to watch the Green Bay Packers in the freezing cold. It's gonna
Hey.
be awesome. Other than that, I'm
Nice.
here. The only trips I take are to the grocery store and to the gym, and every once in a while to Taco Bell. But
Every now and then.
my one game shout out, I only have one because I try to keep it to a minimum. There's so many games out there, but the one that I've been playing lately has been Luigi's Mansion 3 because
W.
Carly wanted something to play co-op, and when I sat her down and had her play the first Luigi's Mansion, she was struggling. She's like, "This is so hard. This sucks. This is stupid." And I was like, "Yeah, GameCube games used to be hard." She's like, "You play it," and I was like, "Okay." So she watched me play the rest of
Aw.
it. And then I was like, you might actually like the third one because it's a lot easier. She's like, yeah. And I'm like, it's actually co-op. And she goes, yeah. And so we ended up co-oping. We just finished it last night, maybe?
Yeah.
I think it was last night that we finally finished it and we beat the final boss. We beat King Boo up at the top of the hotel. Very good. If you're looking for a co-op experience to play with a loved one or just a friend, it is an excellent co-op experience. It's fairly balanced on, you both get to do something. You have to play for about an hour before you unlock the co-op, but then you get like a good 10 hours of co-op. And it's
Nice.
perfect for like somebody who maybe isn't that good as gaming. You let them be Guigi because he only has 25 health, yes, but if he dies, he can instantly respawn because he's made of goo. So Carly was just
Yeah.
Guigi the whole time, and every time she died, she just bloop, popped right back out of the backpack and started going around vacuuming everything up again. And the controls are a
Easy.
lot easier, and it's a lot more
Yeah.
intuitive. The puzzles are more difficult, But being able to do it, both me and her, especially since the last time I played it was 5 years ago. Dude, the game's been out since 2019. My last save on it was in 2020. So with it being 5 years, I forgot all the puzzles. So her and I got to solve them all together again, and it was really cool. So,
that's fun.
Shout out Luigi's Mansion 3 for real, for real. Great gaming experience.
3.
Number 3, my lord.
Number 3, my lord. Round the third.
But that's going to be it from us. If you made it this far in the video, let us know what your Mount Rushmore of games is down in the comments below. Be sure to follow Michael on Twitch. And
be sure to follow Aaron on YouTube.
Yeah, subscribe to my YouTube. I'm trying to make videos. I just made a video about Pokemon Legends EA, about how mixed it is and why everyone is so mixed on it. And because I didn't inherently call it bad, it's not really being pushed to the algorithm.
Yeah, you know what else is mixed? The algorithm.
Yeah, I know. See, the thing is, I made a little tweet about this just as like something to throw out there.
I saw.
It's like, yeah, the algorithm really does thrive if you take a stance one way or another, because it likes to push the opposite rhetoric towards people, right? If people loved the game, it's going to show them like hate stuff, and if people hated the game, it's going to show them like stuff that they love. And I've made this has happened with a lot of things. This especially happened with Little Nightmares 3. Whenever I made like a critical video or a critical short about it, all of the comments were like, "Oh, don't be so hard on it. It's good. Oh, you're all just a hater." Right? But when I said something nice, everybody was all like, "Dude, this game's trash. Why stop trying to make it sound better than it is?" Like, so whenever you try to take a neutral stance on something, or at least try to see both sides, appealing to everybody is appealing to nobody according to the algorithm. So you should just go watch the video anyway, because I think it's a pretty good video. But anyway, that's all I have to say. It's actually like 99% spoiler free, and the one spoiler is like not even a big spoiler. It's something that happens in the first third of the game. So no spoiler free review over there for you guys. So cool. That's it. Anything else before I let you go?
We'll be back next week, and
we will
see y'all there. Yeah, we will see you.
We will come up with new things to talk about, and we will spend the first 45 minutes on more shoutouts. Okay, bye guys.